What is up, guys? This is Hong here from KS Auto. Now, I've been holding on to this video for a little while because obviously I'm sure you guys know that I've been having some issues with the MR2 and the 1ZZ that's on it already. And to be quite frank, it has been, just getting worse. Misfires have been getting worse. The car does spend a little bit more oil than usual now. So I decided to pull the trigger and to do a 2cc swap. Now, I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know what my build is going to be and what I'm going to be doing on the car as far as the mods and all the parts I'm going to use, as well as make an overall guide and kind of show you guys what you guys need to buy in order to make a build like mine, or if you just want to make a basic 2cc swap onto an MR2 that already has a 1cc in there by doing the bare minimum. So what I'll do now, I actually make a video of make a video of us going through the website and following along what the parts that I'm going to use are going to be. So what you're going to want to do is go to monkeyWrenchRacing.com. Now they are one of the leading websites and providers for parts for 1cc's, 2cc's, and a lot of loaders and Toyota stuff. So you go there, you navigate to Toyota MRS. If you're gonna do a basic 2cc swap, you're gonna find everything in just a 2cc GE swap category. There you have everything that you're gonna need. Now I have done in another page, just a basic swap. What you're gonna basically need are the coolant caps. You're gonna need a different belt since you're getting rid of that power steering that comes from the 2ZZ. You're gonna need an intake, and that's relative to whether you get a Celica or Corolla engine. You're gonna need a relocation dipstick tube. You're gonna need a engine mount, a swap header, a reverse blockout, a shifter shaft, and that is also gonna be that is also gonna depend on what kind of engine you get, whether it's from a Corolla, a Matrix, or a Celica. And you're also going to need a VVTL connector. Now this right here is if you're comfortable with doing electrical stuff on your car. I'm actually going to school for electrical engineering. I've been working in a car auto business for 3 to 4 years now. And I'm very confident in doing electrical work in my vehicle. So something like this is a lot cheaper than getting the whole plug and play kit, but you can't do that. And again, for that build, you're looking like around 1,200 in total in parts. Now I live in the California area, and I was quoted for 1,900 for a JDM engine. That was the engine, the transmission, the ECU, and the harness, obviously. And considering 1,200, plus 1,900, it's not too bad. You're looking at, hold on, calculator right quick. I'm usually really good at doing math in my head, but where's my phone? It's I'm not even sure where my phone is. It's 1:38 right now, and that's morning. So obviously I'm a little off, but let's so you're looking at around 3,100 for a whole swap, which is not too bad. Now, which is what I want to do now. It's a little bit different. You obviously still have all your basic stuff lined up right here. I want to do a brand new clutch on my car since the engine's going to be out. It's a lot easier to do. I want to do the underdrive pulley for the water pump and the alternator. Now this is very crucial on these cars because you got to understand that the car is going to be revving to 8,000 RPMs, and mostly the alternator is known to take a beating from that and fail over time. So what this will do, it actually makes a pulley bigger from my understanding, therefore it spins less and takes less wear over time. Now on top of that, I want to do an oil pump. It's a very common issue on the 2ZZs. It was one of the main weaknesses of the car, just the oil pump itself. The higher RPMs is tend to fail. oil start the engine, and the engines were just gonna go completely dead. So to replace that with an upgraded unit, it's a smart choice. Now I want to do a line flywheel. This is just for the sake of having the car a little bit more track oriented. Along with that, ARP bolts for the flywheel, Mishimoto radiator. That is just to keep everything nice and cool, along with a TRD thermostat and the APR, clutch cover pressure plate bolts. Now for this, I'm looking at 2,600 basically. That's in parts. Counting, adding that on top of what I already have for the engine. I'm gonna be spending around 4,500 on this swap, and that's obviously not counting fluids and everything else that I want to do on this build as well. So obviously it is gonna get a little pricey, and that's where you come in and you choose what you would like to leave and take out. I personally want to do the most that I can, and I'd rather just wait, since the engine's gonna be out. It's easier for me to get to things and easier for me to get things done. So I'd rather do that and just wait a little longer if that's the case, and just save some money so I could do everything at once. Now I am looking to do this maybe I am looking to get this done maybe like around in a month or two. A buddy of mine is gonna help me do this, so hopefully I'll get that thing running. Other than that, that should be it. So again, this is just an overall guide to let you guys know exactly what you're gonna pay and exactly what you need to buy if you're gonna do a swap like this. It's a very good idea to do a swap like this if your 1cc is not functioning right, you just want to upgrade and you had to replace an engine anyways. There's a lot of other options, of course. If you wanted to keep the 1cc, there's stuff like a Rotec supercharger and obviously turbo, and forced induction does really great on a 1cc. Low boost is not too bad, and it performed a little bit better than a 2cc, I think. But for me, this would be adequate. I do have plans for forced induction later, but obviously that's to come. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for following this build, and hopefully you guys stick around to see it happen. Again, if you guys have any questions, or feel free to ask in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we have a lot of stuff happening soon. So thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.